When I made that video about being a proud Black American from the Midwest, I was doing a lot of research on Chicago's history, which got me into Jet and Ebony magazines. And during my research, I came across the name Philip Collins. And Philip Collins was listed as a renowned photographer for Jet magazine. And he was also, a photographer sometimes for Ebony magazine. And anytime I see the last name Collins, I always wonder if we could be related. And the only time that I'm 100% sure that we're related is by our features. Something about that Collins nose, just give it away. Fast forward a month later, I'm on Facebook. I'm seeing people post about my cousin Philip, posting RIP messages for Philip. And by the way, my cousin Philip passed away last year. And as I'm reading through the comments, people are saying he was the best photographer. He was my first photographer at Jet magazine. And then I see my other cousins commenting back, sharing stories about Philip. And that's when I asked my grandma about Philip, and then she confirmed it for me. He was a renowned photographer for Jet magazine. And what's wild is I've had talked to this man a few times over the years, seen him before, and no one ever mentioned that part of his life. And now that I reflect on it, the signs were there. Even his sister, my cousin Sheila, she used to have Jet and Ebony magazines at her house. I always thought that she collected them because she liked them. And of course, Jet and Ebony magazines are part of Black American history. But come to find out, she probably had the magazines because of her brother. So my cousin Philip and Sheila are my grandmother's first cousins. It's so crazy though, because creativity is really in my blood. Cousin Philip, photographer for Jet and Ebony magazine. Uncle Anthony, actor. If you follow my page, then you already know about my Uncle Anthony. And next, my Aunt Joanne used to model. Next, my godfather Avery. He's the Chicago Poet Laureate. I always have a hard time saying laureate. I have a hard time saying that word. This is just why I love researching, especially my family's history. But it makes sense as to why I'm into filmmaking. At first, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a NASCAR driver, but no, I switched over to filmmaking. I don't like driving as much, but some of y'all don't deserve a license. Some of y'all need your license suspended. Sorry, I'm eating. But anyway, yeah, he's not the only one in my family named Philip. I have another cousin that's named Philip. That's why I wasn't looking too deep into it. And yeah, my hand's a little ashy. Don't be judging me, okay? Bye.